Sharks, when a flood is on the way, the last thing that you want to be doing is shoveling sand. Traditional sandbags require back-breaking labor, not to mention thousands of pounds of sand. But what if we were to tell you that there is a much easier way to keep the water at bay? That in a matter of only a few minutes, you and you alone can build a wall like this with no shoveling and no sand required.
Introducing our invention, the storm bag. It's a sandbag that needs no sand, almost takes no labor to deploy. All you simply do is add water.
Pretty cool.
You can see the time lapse right there, how easy it is to deal with the bag. When the storm bag is dry, it only weighs 1 pound, but in 3 to 5 minutes, it weighs a whopping 30 pounds.
What? The best thing about the storm bag is that it can be used by anyone, regardless of their physical ability.
What you have in the jar represents 50 pounds of sand.
So, Daymond, what you've got in the jar right there is exactly what's inside each of those bags.
What material is it?
It is a absorbent polymer, and it absorbs 300 times its weight per granular in there.
Once I trigger it to make it 35 pounds, is there any way to get it back, or is it a one-time deal?
If you have it out in the sun and there's no water around it, it will dehydrate again flat to the way it is now.
These are reusable as many times as you need to, right?
3 times.
Okay.
We're from a town called Paradise, California. I'm not sure if any of you remember, but that town completely burned down. I lost my home, he lost his home. The business burnt down.
That was your
home? All of our
home?
employees lost their homes.
That's our home.
So sorry.
Oh my God.
And it was just time to rebuild the business, and I thought
My warehouse.
it was
Wow.
a brutal experience. And we just got out of town.
So scary.
Just in time.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
unfortunately, 84 people did not make it out of the town.
Oh.
And so when it came to rebuilding, it seemed to me like a really hard task by myself.
So here we are, working together.
And so he helped you.
He jumped in, gave up his career.
What a
and jumped
son.
in.
What a son.
People are placed in a vessel that looks just like this. You go into that vessel with straw, alfalfa, and sawdust, and it's just the amazing microbes in our body that transform us into soil. So this vessel sits in our front of house, which is pictured here, 30 to 40 days while it transforms into soil, and then the compost has to rest for a further 30 days before it's ready to return home.
Let's say you have 40 bodies, right? Where do you put all those? Like, those vessels take up a lot of room, don't they?
We have 74 vessels total, which means we can take 74 people per month. And we have a 12,000-foot warehouse. That's where all of our vessels are. They're open, doors that open so families can come and visit their vessel.
$7,000 for a cremation with matching funeral. With burial and funeral, $8,000 does not include plot. Our price, including our service at our facility, $5,500. We did $350,000 last year. We have already matched $350,000, I think, as the end of May, and continuing to grow.
How much did you make off the 350?
We are a money-losing company.
Oh, good.
Oh my goodness.
So wait, how much money have you raised, and at what valuation?
We raised at a total of almost $5 million.
Woo.
What was the last valuation you raised at?
$20.6 million.
When was that?
About a year ago.
Okay, why did you double the valuation from the last raise? What's changed that would make you think you could come in here and say, it's not worth 21 million anymore, it's worth 40 million?
He's gonna negotiate.
A lot.
Micah, this is your moment. Go, go, go.
Let's go. $2 million. Funeral homes are the worst marketers in the world. This is not about land grab, it's about brand grab. Tell me, guys, how many funeral homes do you know that are amazing, that are cross-country?
Oh, Micah, you blew it. I'm out.
I could actually see myself accepting your valuation, but only if I closed my eyes and kept them shut with crazy glue. Your valuation makes no sense. I'm out.
I feel that the valuation is a real stumbling block because I need proof, concrete proof, and I really look at this and I feel like you need valuation, evaluation.
Got it.
I'm out.
Thank you, guys.
Bots now control 50% of online traffic for things like booking reservations and making online purchases. But how can humans compete? It's almost impossible to click as fast as a bot.
And it's annoying to have to sit at a computer, keep clicking refresh, hoping that you're the lucky one to buy those concert tickets before they disappear.
Or having to set your alarm for the crack of dawn, hoping to book a reservation for a popular restaurant, only to find that a bot has already beat you to it.
Let's say, for example, you're looking to book a reservation at one of our favorite restaurants, Mr. Wonderful's Fish and Chips.
One of the best restaurants in the world.
You can select from one of our pre-built bots to start automating in seconds, or you can customize and we'll build one for you. It's that simple.
You making any money?
So right now we have a subscription-based model. So currently we have over $30,000 in sales. We just started 3 months ago, and we have over 350 current subscribers.
And one thing that Joe didn't mention, we also do B2B. So we signed up the largest shipping logistics company in Turkey using our service.
Like if I want to do this as a consumer, if I want to go buy a Travis Scott release at Nike, how quick is it for me to sign up?
Seconds.
Seconds.
Our bots build themselves. Sometimes we do have to set it up manually. Yeah, so this is the process of setting up a bot, and all of our technology is custom built by my hands.
Let me ask you a different question. In society today, the use of bots is becoming a moral issue. You think about it from being a very public investor.
Sure.
What does it say about us if we're supporting this for those that think you're cheating?
So that's part of the reason why we're here today. We want to help change the perception of bots amongst consumers. Bots aren't always the bad guy, and you can have one too, and you can do the same thing and help you.
We're trying to eliminate them, to be honest, the fanatics. You may say it's a moral dilemma. I'd much rather an individual try to get us with a bot than a business try to get us with a bot. So at least, you know,
well, how do you feel about the world knowing that Michael Rubin invested in bots?
I'd be fine with it
I'm thinking
for
about
me.
that, but I'd rather disrupt myself than have someone else disrupt me. And so right now I know we're fighting. We're doing everything we can to stop B2B bots, because for us, we want to give things to the actual consumer. So in a lot of ways.
It's interesting to me because I think there's a lot of different directions you can go. But then with all the new AI stuff that's coming out, people are going to be more aware and more interested in doing these types of things if you can create the right user interface.
Oh, yes. Exactly.
So I'll give you the 150K, but I want 20%.
Before you guys respond to that, Mark, would you have me as your partner?
No, I like this. I want these guys all to myself.
What'd you offer?
150 for 20.
Great, I'll do 150 for 15% then.
Yeah.
Woo.
So you can work with a guy who doesn't understand it or a guy who does?
And he makes a fair point, but if someone's going to use a bot, I'd much rather be the consumer. I want to learn from you the way you guys can learn from me.
It's a shark fight.
I offered to partner with you, which I thought was smart.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, listen, if you're better than me, you don't want to partner with me.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It's fine.
Hey, listen, I love it. It's the battle of the billionaires. Let's go.
You know me, I don't stick around. I got that 24-second clock.
Give us a second, please.
Guys, do not be bullied by him. You got me. That's a better shark anyway.
So guys, what do you want to do?
We love both offers, and we appreciate everybody's feedback. We would love to have both of you guys.
Mark said no.
Mark, you know what? For the greater good of their business, let's partner.
If there's two of us, right, there'd have to be more equity.
If we go 20%.
No, 20% is what I want. 150 for 20%.
Mark, why don't we give him 175,000 for 20%?
What we want is both of you guys in at 300,000 for 20%.
Well, you got, that's not happening.
You went up in money.
Yeah, now you're quickly going to lose us. Why don't we talk about a higher price for 30 or 40%?
Cuban and Rubin, come on, that'll be great.
Cuban and Rubin.
Mark, what do you think is reasonable?
So make us an offer we can't refuse.
So we can make an offer of 500,000 and we'll do for 25%.
Okay, now you've gone way backwards very quickly. You're about to lose us because your math isn't making sense.
No, you didn't mean 500. No,
no. Sorry, I did mean 350. Sorry.
300,000 for 25%.
You're not giving us a whole lot because you asked 150 for 10 to get both of us in. Because I like Michael, right?
Why don't we do 30%, go 15 each for 300?
If you guys can meet us at 20% with that, then you have a deal.
No, it'd have to be. It was 150. Go ahead.
I think that's a fair offer, personally. But
so tell us what offer you'll accept.
I think this is our final, Mark, from our end.